She's watching the taxi driver, he pulls away. She's been locked up inside her apartment 100 days. She says, yeah, you're still coming, just a little bit late. He got stuck at the laundromat, washing his cape. She's just watching the clowns roll by and they spell her name like Lois Lane. And she smiles, oh, the way she smiles. She's talking to angels, counting the stars, making a wish on a passing car. She's dancing with strangers, falling apart, waiting for Superman to pick her up in his arms, yeah. In his arms, yeah. Waiting for Superman. She's out on the corner trying to catch a glimpse. Nothing's making sense. She's been chasing an answer, a sign lost in the abyss. This metropolis, she says, yeah, he's still coming, just a little bit late. He got stuck at the five and dime, saving the day. She says, if life was a movie, then it wouldn't end like this. Left without a kiss, still she smiles. Oh, the way she smiles, yeah. She's talking to angels, she's counting the stars, making a wish on a passing car. She's dancing with strangers, she's falling apart, waiting for Superman to pick her up in his arms, yeah. In his arms, yeah. Just waiting for Superman to lift her up and take her anywhere, show her love and flying through the air. Save her now before it's too late tonight. Oh, I just feel alive. And she smiles. She's talking to angels, she's counting the stars, making a wish on a passing car. She's dancing with strangers, she's falling apart, waiting for Superman to pick her up in his arms, yeah. Oh, in his arms, yeah. She's waiting for Superman to lift her up and take her anywhere, show her love and fly through the air. Save her now before it's too late tonight. She's waiting for Superman.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you ladies, but I know I'm still waiting on Superman to pencil me in somewhere, because he must have been stuck at the five and dime for a long time. Anyway, welcome to Dedicated with Roseanna. If you've never been here before, welcome and enjoy the ride. It's a show all about feelings, dedications and stories, requests, view on life, all of that good stuff. And if you want to participate, just go to the website, WBAMradio.com, and look for me and put it in there, and I will handle it with care, and I will get it put out there. Enjoy the show. And first up is Brandon. Brandon is also known as Southern 77 on Mule. He wanted to dedicate a song to his dad. I just want to say late Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. I know it was last Sunday, but unfortunately it fell in between shows, so I didn't get a chance to say that. So I hope it was a great one. And his song request was That's My Job. And he sang this one himself.
I woke up crying late at night when I was very young. I had dreamed my father had passed away and gone. My world revolved around him. I couldn't lie there anymore. So I made my way down the mirrored hall and tapped upon his door. And I said, Daddy, I'm so afraid. How will I go on with you gone that way? Don't want to cry anymore, so may I stay with you? And he said, that's my job. That's what I do. Everything I do is because of you, to keep you safe with me. That's my job, you see. Later we barely got along, this teenage boy and he. Most of the fights, it seems, were over different dreams we each held for me. He wanted knowledge and learning. I wanted to fly out west. I said I can make it out there if I just had the fare. I got half, will you loan me the rest? And I said, Daddy, I'm so afraid there's no guarantee in the plans I've made. And if I should fail, who will pay my way back home? And he said, that's my job. That's what I do. Everything I do is because of you, to keep you safe with me. That's my job, you see. Every person carves his spot and fills the hole with life. And I pray someday I might find his bright sea. Woke up early one bright fall day to spread the tragic news. After all my travel, I settled down within a mile or two. I make my living with words and rhymes, and all this tragedy should go into my head and out instead as bits of poetry. But I say, Daddy, I'm so afraid. How will I go on with you gone this way? How can I come up with a song to say I love you? That's my job. That's what I do. Everything I do
An early riser, always on timer, a backbreaker, giver not a taker, made sure nothing was missing so we could have everything you didn't. A patient teacher, strong steady leader, firm handshaker, never met a stranger, tough as steel, hard to go. It took a while, but now I know all the little life lessons, but you never expected a thank you, a pat on the back. You did what you did, no questions asked. I could never say enough. Through the downs and the ups, you carried the weight so we'd have a good life. Raised us with love so we could fly. Anyone else would call you Superman, but I just call you Dad. A spirit lifter, problem fixer, words of reason, there when you need them, calm you down, set you straight. Yeah, I appreciate all the little life lessons, but you never expected a thank you, a pat on the back. You did what you did, no questions asked. I could never say enough. Through the downs and the ups, you carried the weight so we'd have a good life. Raised us with love so we could fly. Anyone else would call you Superman, but I just call you Dad. I just call you when I'm lost, when I'm empty, when I need a little help. Whenever I get good news, you're the first one I want to tell. So I want to thank you, give you a pat on the back for doing what you did, no questions asked. I could never say enough. Through the downs and the ups, you carried the weight so we'd have a good life. Raised us with love so we could fly. Anyone else would call you Superman, and I am the man that I am because I call you Dad.
He was 5'8", flannel shirt, head to the shop, ready to work. Said, boy, don't you ever touch my tools. I was growing up, learning about stuff. Whatever he said, I couldn't get enough. 'Cause man, I thought that man was old school cool. One day he cocked his head up high, said, son, I think it's right about time you crank it up, take me for a ride. And he just grinned, and I jumped in. He just kept smiling the whole time I was driving. I kept it in between the lines, and I think it made him proud. Well, he didn't say nothing in the passenger seat. He said it all sitting there by me. Yeah, I learned about life for every mile we went through. That's what a Chevy and a daddy can do. One night I hit that dash 'cause I got mad. I should have seen the look from my dad. He said, boy, you're still a boy, you ain't no man. He said tires go flat, paint wears off, sometimes things just go wrong. Then he turned around and looked me in the eye, said let's take a ride. I climbed inside, he just kept smiling the whole time I was driving. I kept it in between the lines and I think it made him proud. Well, he didn't say nothing in the passenger seat, he said it all sitting there by me. Yeah, I learned about life for every mile we went through, 'cause that's what a Chevy and a daddy can do. It's been 2 years since he's been gone, and I don't turn my radio on, 'cause I swear sometimes I can hear him talking to me like a memory. I bet he's smiling the whole time I'm driving. I keep it in between the lines and I hope I make him proud. It's like he's right there in the passenger seat, sitting there beside me. I learned about life every mile we went through. I'm still finding out for every mile I go through what a Chevy and a daddy can do. Gonna take a ride.
Well, that didn't get me choked up at all. All about feelings, right? So my next writer is someone I am blessed to call my friend, Odie. We call him Odie One Canody. And he wants to request a song for his beautiful bride of 34 and a half years, Tammy. And I can attest that they are just as in love today as they were in the very beginning. They are truly relationship goals. So definitely want to play this song. He asked us to play Like You Do by REO Speedwagon for Miss Tammy, and I'll be more than glad to do that.
Have I told you? Have I shown you what I'm feeling when I hold you? It feels like heaven, heaven surrounds me. Every time you wrap your arms around me, and there's nothing I can say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. When you're with me, when you kiss me, when you tell me how much you missed me, every moment we're together brings us closer, closer to forever. And there's nothing I can say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. Hey. Where would I go? What would I do? Who would I be without a woman like you? A woman like you. Have I told you? Have I shown you what I'm feeling when I hold you? It feels like heaven, heaven surrounds me. Every time you wrap your arms around me, and there's nothing I can say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. No, there's nothing I can say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. Ooh, a woman like you. Sweet woman like you. There's nothing I can do to deserve a woman like you.
I don't believe there is another woman like her. She is a very special individual, and so I thought that was very beautiful. All right, we're going to switch gears here a little bit, and this one's a little bit different. This one writes, "Hi, Roseanna, it's me again, Bon Lee. I would like to reach with some love for you and all of the staff here at BAM. Y'all do what y'all do for free out of sheer love for entertaining and dedicated few who show up to listen and participate, and I love it. I love all of you and all of your efforts. You all make me so happy with all this station does. It's not easy. It takes work and skill and love to pull it all together and to pull it off. So please play I Touch Myself." From me to all of you. Did you expect something mushy? You know me better than that. Peace and love. Now, yeah, this is in a league of its own. Talk about a curveball. I absolutely love Bon Lee. And if you don't know who he is one of the owners of this station. And he has a show on Thursday nights called The Bonfire. And it is always worth listening to. He is a hoot, you guys, and as you can see. And thank you so much, because this is so moving but so funny at the same time. But hey, my show is all about feeling, and if touching yourself doesn't technically qualify as feeling, then I don't know what does. So here we go. And that really is a great song. I'm sitting here tapping my foot and shaking my head and all of that. And honestly, in all actuality, I'm sure there's plenty of us that can relate to that song. There's somebody that feels those shoes. So I definitely felt something. Maybe not the way that it came across when I said what I said a while ago about touching yourself makes you feel something. That's not exactly what I mean by that. But anyway, moving on. Let's not dwell there. Next up is my friend DBK. And I can't ever say enough about him. He is phenomenal. He is a great person and he is a great singer also. But he is always so thoughtful to think of those who have lost love and been hurt and had to pick themselves up and move on, or pick themselves up and maybe just be idle and not move on. But He's always so thoughtful to play something for them, and so we're going to do that right now.
It's been a mystery, and still they try to see why something good can hurt so bad. Call on a one-way street, the taste of bittersweet. Love will survive somehow, some way. One love feeds the fire, one heart burns desire. I wonder who's crying now. Two hearts born to run, who'll be the lonely one? Wonder who's crying now. So many stormy nights, so many wrongs and rights. Neither to change their headstrong ways. And in a lover's rage, they'll turn another page. The fighting is worth the love they'll save. One love feeds the fire, one heart burns desire. Wonder who's crying now. Two hearts born to love, and who'll be the lonely one? I wonder who's crying now. Only so many tears you can cry till the heartache is over. And now you can say your love will never die. One love feeds the fire, one heart burns desire. I wonder who's crying now. Two hearts born to run, who'll be the lonely one? I wonder who's crying now.
All right. Now we're going to go in a different direction. I want to tell you guys about my brother Steven, or we call him Steve. He moved to the Gulf Coast a couple of years ago now, I think, and he bought a sailboat, and he is absolutely in love with being out there on the water. I've always been the creative one as far as writing in the family that I knew of. I didn't really know that he actually writes and has for years. My mom was aware of it, but I wasn't. So we have that in common, and I didn't even know it until one day, maybe a week or two ago, I was scrolling through Facebook, and he posted something that he had written. And I absolutely loved it. And so I was like, hey, I'm going to grab that because I want to share that. So I'm going to share it with you now. This is his writing called Oceans. People have asked me why I do like being on the water so much. I have tried to answer that as best I could, but perhaps there was more to it than I was even aware of at the time. While it is true some of the fondest memories of my childhood happened on the water, the sea has also been important to me as an adult. The Mexicans say the ocean has no memory. For me, I believe this to be true. Whenever I am on or near the sea, my memories fade away and I'm swept up in the moment. I look at the ocean like I look at life in general. There is happiness in the ocean, and there is sadness. There is joy, and there is pain. There is beauty and horror. There is death, and there is life. It is powerful and unforgiving, just like life. Other people look at the ocean, and it brings them fear. They fear death. But in reality, they also fear life. On land, life is just as unpredictable, and death just as swift. To me, the ocean is all of the things that life is. It's beauty, it's horror. It's full of life and full of death. To fear one is to fear the other. The ocean is my calm because even though I know it can be deadly, I find beauty and comfort in it. Some people search a lifetime trying to find their ocean as I have found mine. But the hard part isn't finding the ocean. It's been there all along. The hard part is recognizing it when you see it, then finding the beauty in it and embracing it. I hope that you found the beauty in that like I did. I thought it was absolutely beautiful and definitely worth sharing. And I'm super proud of him. And I'm proud of the fact that we have this one thing in common. And I love him very much.
After all of this time, after all of these seasons, and your one decision to go to the water for a reason, it's only the ocean and you. After all of these lines, we'll all be racing out with the tide, and they come back with the waves. So it's only the ocean and you. You don't want, you don't wait, you don't love, no, you don't hate. You just roll over me and you pull me in, and you pull me in, and you pull me in. When this cold is dry, when this world's too much, it will be only the ocean and me. When these sails go up, mountains fade away, stars come out, I'm finally free. Now it's only the ocean and me. 'Cause you don't want, you don't wait, you don't love, no, but you don't hate. You just roll over me and you pull me in, and you pull me in, and you pull me.
This next dedication was anonymous, and it was sent in for Boca. And it says, day in and day out, Boca greets everyone in chat with a friendly hello and strives to bring their chatty sides out. He's always quick with sharing selfies, almost always from what looks like a Boca-esque man cave, and regularly posts supportive comments to others. With what little of his backstory we know, you'd expect Boca to always be jockeying for the limelight, but the opposite is true. He's humble, easygoing, kind, and always puts others first. Boca, despite your best efforts otherwise, I see you. So I'm sending you a little bit of sunshine you are constantly supplying us all with. Please play Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. You got it. If you've ever listened to it before, you know that at some point in my show, you are going to need a box of tissues. And if you haven't listened, I'm letting you know right now, you're going to need a box of tissues. My next writer is my friend J-Rock. And he says, "Hi, Ro, it's me, J-Rock. Some of your listeners know me and others may not. But I'd like to share something very hard and personal in my life that most who are close to me don't even know. In the mid to late 90s, I had a very close best friend. We went everywhere together. We fought, we laughed, we cried. We were the best of friends. We were brothers. We couldn't be separated. We even worked in the same department of the same company. We were dating best friends at the time, and we were scheduled to meet them for a double date. They lived a couple of cities away, but that didn't stop us. We were on the path to becoming actual family. On this particular day, we were kind of in a bad mood and were arguing all day at work, just back and forth. Then it was time to clock out. He asked me if I was going, and I responded with the words that I'll never forget. I said, "Hell no. I wouldn't ride anywhere with you today, even if I knew it would be our last chance to ever ride together." Those words would haunt me for the rest of my life. We both left work and went our separate ways. I went home. He went to see his girlfriend. He tried to call a couple times, but I was super stubborn and didn't answer. Later that night, I had just gotten off the phone with my girlfriend, and she called right back. I was puzzled. I answered her, and her frantic voice said words to me that paralyzed my entire being. "He's gone." Both girls were screaming and crying, but I stood there in denial. I stood there frozen, holding the phone, and couldn't respond. He had dropped his girlfriend off and gotten onto the interstate, headed home, but a sleepy 18-wheeler driver took my best friend to a different home. The wake came and went, no tears. The funeral came and went, no tears. People came by for weeks after to check on me, but I could not seem to cry. I was still grieving, and I knew I had to pull myself out of it at some point. No amount of pain or hurt or guilt could ever bring back my brother, but no matter how much I wanted them to come, no tears. This went on for 10 long years. I was angry, very volatile, toxic to anyone around me. See, I hadn't let myself fully grieve, and guilt of my last words was destroying me, until the mid-2000s. I was driving somewhere, and this song came on the radio that literally broke me. I found myself pulled over on the side of the road, just crying my eyes out. That day, I felt relief. At that moment, I felt like he forgave me for my last day with him and my horrible words. The song was "Hurt" by Christina Aguilera. Ro, could you play this song and dedicate it to all those who are out there who may be suffering with grief and the guilt the way that I was? Can you let them know it gets better? And to remind everyone to please be careful what you say to your loved ones. Thank you so much.
Seems like it was yesterday when I saw your face. You told me how proud you were, but I walked away. If only I knew what I know today. Ooh, ooh. I would hold you in my arms, I would take the pain away. Thank you for all you've done, forgive all your mistakes. There's nothing I wouldn't do to hear your voice again. Sometimes I wanna call you, but I know you won't be there. Oh, I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do. And I've hurt myself by hurting you. Some days I feel broke inside, but I won't admit. Sometimes I just wanna hide, 'cause it's you I miss. And it's so hard to say goodbye when it comes to this. Ooh. Would you tell me I was wrong? Would you help me understand? Are you looking down upon me? Are you proud of who I am? There's nothing I wouldn't do to have just one more chance to look into your eyes and see your love. I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do, and I've had my say.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Jealous of the rain that
that falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been. I'm jealous of the rain. I'm jealous of the wind that ripples through your clothes. It's closer than your shadow. Oh, I'm jealous of the wind. 'Cause I wished you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. I'm jealous of the nights that I don't spend with you. I'm wondering who you lay next to. Oh, I'm jealous of the night. I'm jealous of the love, love that wasn't here, gone for someone else to share. Oh, I'm jealous of the love. 'Cause I wished you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. As I sing in the sand, watch you slip through my hands. Oh, as I die here another day, 'cause all I do is cry behind a smile. I wished you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me.
Jay, I just want to say thank you for having the courage to pay tribute to your friend and tell your story. And my heart goes out to you wherever you are right this minute. We're going to take these next few moments to kind of calm down a little bit. And we're going to play a couple of my picks, my Smule picks for the week. One with someone that you've never heard me do anything with before. And one that I sing with all the time. And I hope that you enjoy them and take this moment to collect yourselves.
I know you're somewhere around there. you back. I want you back.
My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand. You're all I have, baby, you're all I have.
At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Oh,
I'm feeling like I'm famous, the talk of the town. That they said I've gone mad. Oh yeah, I'm gone mad.
but they don't know what I know. 'Cause when the sun goes down, someone's talking back. Yeah, they're talking back.
Oh, what a night when the stars light up my room. I sit by myself and I'm talking to the moon, trying to get to you.
In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon?
Do you ever hear me calling? Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause every night I'm talking to the moon, still trying to get to you.
In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon?
Oh, oh.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away.
Some people live their dreams. Some people close their eyes. Some people's destiny passes by.
There are no guarantees. There are no alibis. That's how our love must be. Don't ask why.
It takes some time. God knows how long. I know that I can forget you as soon as my heart stops breaking and anticipating. As soon as forever is through,
I'll be over you.
remembering times gone by, promises we once made.
What are the reasons why nothing
As soon as my heart stops breaking, anticipating,
As soon as forever is through.
as soon as my heart, as soon as forever is through, as soon as my heart soon as forever is through, I'll be over you.
Now I want to address a topic that is not talked about near enough. Mental illness, PTSD, depression, anxiety. PTSD isn't about what's wrong with you, it's about what happened to you. It's not the person refusing to let go of the past, but the past refusing to let go of the person. Depression is living in a body that fights to survive with a mind that tries to die. Anxiety is the fear of danger or misfortune, dread, not being in control, worrying and trying to change circumstances that aren't even here yet. Each one causes not only mental challenges, but also physical. Each also create a feeling of hopelessness. There's also a world fighting a war on drug addiction. Far too many people struggle with this form of, or some form of this, and never reach out and ask for help. They never speak out about it. Way too many people have been lost over something and someone not taking the time to extend a hand to them. So this set is all about it being okay to not be okay. But you have to let it be known. Say something. There is no shame or judgment here. If you need someone to talk to, I'm always here. Always.
H3 Music.
This song is just a shout out, dedication to anyone who's ever dealt with or been through or known someone that's been through or dealt with mental illness, suicide, overdose. The arts are for you, struggle's real.
Why did you dig the needle? Can't you feel the pain? Just set yourself on fire. I know that sounds insane. This feeling won't last forever, but it's sure on the fast track. Why did you go down that rabbit hole when you know you can never come back?
Wasn't there to stop you from falling, but I watched the horror pass through my eyes. I went chasing after you, man, was I in for a surprise? All this commotion around you, I just wanna see your face, pushing and pulling, clawing for you. Goddamn, I just need to give you some space. Now I'm just waiting and waiting, and pacing and pacing the halls, heart steady pounding. I can feel the aching, now I'm afraid of the final call. Prison tears being cried out for you. Everyone's like, how can this be? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? It's not my fault. Looking down, oh shit, that is me.
Why did you dig the needle? Can't you feel the pain? Just set yourself on fire. I know that sounds insane. This feeling won't last forever, but it's sure on the fast track. Why did you go down that rabbit hole when you know you could never come back?
I woke up this morning to a text that said that you're gone. Left us behind for a while till now you feel alone. I watch them cry every night as I try to rationalize your suicide. Cut it close with your overdose and unprescribed and medicated to genocide. I wonder why late at night you had to take that ride. Now you're in the hospital battling for your life. Doctors beating on your chest just like they wasn't drumline. Our hearts be racing, you got me back and forth pacing, praying to the Lord you don't pass Michael Jackson. Gotta know why as we cry, I thought you were stopping. It's hurting my soul, I'm lose control, don't take my Janis Joplin. As we sitting in the waiting room trying to pass time, doctors come to us, I'm sorry, they gon' flatline. Symbol like Prince, I just wish I hadn't missed the signs. Now you're shining down next to Jimi Hendrix, I miss
Come
you.
on, bend me when you bury me. Release the dove, set my spirit free. Now no need for you to be crying. All the living must do a little bit of dying. Remember me, how I used to be. Not the last moments of my life, the person who ended me. Only the fondest memories should ever be kept inside your treasury. Tell my daughter that I always loved her, but daddy couldn't escape the hell he was under. I will always be looking down from my cloud guarded, my angel on the ground.
Why did you dig the needle? Can't you feel the pain? Just set yourself on fire. I know that sounds insane. This feeling won't last forever, but it's sure on the fast track. Why did you go down that rabbit hole when you know you can never come back?
If you don't have an ear, there's always someone to call. 1-800-273-8255.
Tonight the monsters in my head are screaming so damn loud, but I built walls so high so they never even make a sound. It's a mask, it's a lie, it's the only home I've ever known. 'Cause being who I really am has only left me more alone. I am not okay, and I need you to see it. I have so much to say, and no one to hear it. The reason I keep quiet with so much at stake, I always feel like a bird and let it silence me. You'll never understand why it's so hard to say I'm not okay. I wish I had a scar, had a bruise on the surface, any kind of clue that everything I feel is more than just some sad excuse. My life's invisible abuse, I'm either judged or have to hide. The only symptom you can see is I don't wanna be alive. I am not okay, and I need you to see it. I have so much to say, and no one to hear it. The reason I keep quiet with so much at stake, I always feel like a bird and let it silence me. You'll never understand why it's so hard to say. I'll never have the words, I can't explain this hell. But what if it kills me if I keep it to myself? To myself. I am not okay, and I need you to see it. I have so much to say, and no one to hear it. I'm not okay, I'm not okay, I'm never safe. It's not a phase. If I finally break, will you still stay? Tonight the monsters in my head are screaming so damn loud.
I was diagnosed with a fear of getting too close. Had to tell the ones I love I was on the ropes. I'm not the only one whose life's been pulled apart, spending 1 year and 3 months in the dark. So here we are, all dressed to kill. Where should we go? Into the wild again to face the great unknown, and have the midnight conversations you and I postpone. You saved my life, make it all alright. When I don't feel like talking, you make sure I always see the daylight. It's amazing what the hard times can reveal. Like who shows up, who walks away, and who's for real. So take me on, I'll take the wheel, and we can both outrun the past. We will always live forever if we don't look back. You saved my life, not once but twice. You keep me free from falling. You saved my life, make it all alright. When I don't feel like talking, you make sure I always see the daylight. Not once but twice. You keep me free from falling. You saved my life, make it all alright. When I don't feel like talking, you make sure I always see the daylight.
Well, that was a little bit heavy. I think it was necessary to say, and I will say this once again, I am always here if anyone needs to talk or is going through something. And I know I speak for everyone at WBAM when I say, if you need to talk to somebody, there is always somebody at WBAM Radio that you can reach out to. It's not hopeless. With that being said, my next dedication is from Saltum. Saltum is also an owner of this station, and she has a show on Monday nights called The Music Lounge, and it is phenomenal. You always want to take part in that. It's just a fabulous show to listen to. She says, this song is for my WBAM family. I want to thank each and every one of you for being part of our journey and for supporting us. I loved music since I was a kid. I sang in a choir and I played the piano for years. When I grew older, the nerves got to me, and one night I had a concert in front of a lot of people and I couldn't get out and sing again. I froze on stage and I couldn't sing one single note. I was 17 and that day was the end of my singing career. I snagged myself and at home, but that was it. I'm sorry. She said, I snagged for myself and at home, but that was it. I found Smule 3 years and it changed my life. I started slowly and I didn't have VIP for the first year. I did several comps and I gained my confidence after a dear friend of mine introduced me to the whole Smule radio thing. I met so many talented singers and some very dear friends, and I'm so grateful for that. Now I have my own station with the most amazing partners, and I couldn't be happier. I have to thank all of you for helping me step out of my shell again and finding myself again in the music. Keep on singing. Music heals the world and heals your heart. And you healed mine. Please play my song with this dedication. What's Up by Four Non-Blondes.
my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. Into a crisis times when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination.
I think it's kind of funny that my friend Saltum was and is at times still really shy and timid. She doesn't know how great she is. She really is great. And she's got a personality out of this world. She reaches out to people that she doesn't have any clue the impact that she makes. I can honestly sit here and say that I might not even be here today doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for her. There's a lot of people I have to thank for me being where I am. But I remember specifically when I first came into chat and was introduced to internet radio. I didn't even know that existed. I was on Smule, but I didn't do a lot of stuff. Over a course of several years, I had done like 300 recordings total. I got in, and because it was told to me, hey, they'll play your songs. And I was like, really? But then I heard so many other voices that were like so much greater. They sounded so professional, and I guess it intimidated me a little bit. And I don't know, I don't remember exactly if maybe I said something to kind of put that vibe off in chat, but I remember the first person to ever reach out to me was Saltum after that. And she sent me voice messages, not even knowing who I was, and with such great encouragement. And I can't even recollect exactly what all she said, but whatever it was made the hugest impact on me and gave me the courage to move forward. And here I am today. Not only, in the last 6 months, I now am up to over 1,400 recordings, way more than I did in years, in just 5-6 months' time. Because she gave me that boost, that confidence to believe in myself and to put myself out there and not compare myself to anyone else and not care what other people think, and just to do what it is that I love to do and have the passion that I have for music, and that's it. And that's what I've done, and so I really embraced it, and I do have to thank her for that. So for someone who was so shy, she turned that around and she changed that for me. So that's a beautiful thing. I want to say thank you 1,000 times over. I mean, I've come so far. Like, the way I sing is even different now. Who I sing with, I'm not intimidated to go sing with someone who has got this great big huge voice or whatever. Just everything about me is different now. I've even dropped my first original. Never thought that would be something that I would do. And it's in a totally different genre than anything I've ever done before. But I've always been someone who could easily write, or I would just in conversation say things that could be turned into music and not even realize it until someone points it out. So I started putting it down. I did an original featuring a friend of mine, and they taught me some skills that I needed to make it happen. And in 2 days' time, we made it happen, and it's been out now for 2 days, and it's a big hit, and I'm super proud of it. And those are things that I never would have done if it weren't for the things that maybe Saltum said to me. I can't say enough about that. J-Rock, Saltum, Paul, all the people that believed in me, and all of the people in the WBAM family that have built me up all along this way. So thank you so much. Now we are at a place where this is our last story. And okay, I'm hoping that you all still have tissues left from earlier, because you're really going to need them, just so you know. This next story is from Tisha, and Tisha, also known as Little T, is also a DJ, and she has a show on Sunday nights called Putting on the Mix. She's going to tell a story, and I'm glad that she found the courage to tell it herself, because I don't know that I could have gotten through it. I mean, I would have, but it would have been a struggle. And she did a phenomenal job of delivering it, and with the story being what it is, I don't know how she did it, but I'm glad that she did. So I want you all to definitely stay tuned, stay in your seats for this. Listen to what Tisha has to say.
In 1991, I was in a very horrific situation. A guy I was very familiar with, named Christopher, Topher for short, saw everything that happened and was very upset. He took me by the arm and pulled me out of the situation and told me to hop in his car and he would drive me home. Topher didn't want to leave my side that night, but he was already past his curfew and he needed to go home. So Topher and I decided that we would talk on the phone that night and hang on the phone till we both fell asleep. All that week, Topher would call me and ask how I was doing, We talked for hours on the phone, and I was feeling the feels for him. A month went by, and he finally asked me if I would be his girlfriend. I did not hesitate. My answer was absolutely yes. During my last 2 years of high school, I would spend every day I could with him. We both worked along with attending school. So there was days where I would be working and he had off, that he would come and visit me at the ice cream parlor where I was working and sit down and have a bowl of ice cream and head out till I got done work. When school was out for the summers, our favorite thing to do was go to as many concerts as we could attend, and boy did we. And we had ourselves a blast. In 1993, it was Topher's last year of high school, and I was beginning college. 4 months into his senior year, he became very sick that he ended up at Hershey Hospital. Topher was diagnosed with an enlargement of his heart. First surgery was to get a pacemaker put in to help his heart. Before surgery, he pulled me aside and told me if the surgery didn't go well and he didn't make it through, I was to move on with my life and be happy. If he made it through surgery, we were going to celebrate his senior year with a bang. The next surgery he was to have, after finding out the pacemaker was not working, was he was going to have a heart transplant. Once again, I got pulled to the side, and he said to me if he doesn't come out of surgery, that I was to move on with my life and be happy. And if he pulled through the surgery, that we were going to get married after he gets out of the hospital and graduates. I agreed. Absolutely. Topher received his new heart, and we were making plans for the future while he was still in the hospital. A month later, Topher was able to come home. We were both very excited. Once Topher was home, I told him I would like to take him out for dinner to McDonald's to meet up with a couple of his friends. He said, absolutely. I said, perfect. So the one night we decided we were going to McDonald's, met up with a couple of friends of ours, and sat down at our normal table and ordered Happy Meals. Yes, we were teenagers, but we still loved the Happy Meals. And sit down and just catch up. That's basically what we were doing. So Topher had to go to the bathroom while we were there, and it was taking him a good time to get out of the bathroom, and I was getting a little worried. So I told my friend, boyfriend, to go into the bathroom to make sure Topher was okay. He said, everything's fine, he'll be out in a minute. I said, okay. So Topher came out of the bathroom, and his face looked green and ashy. So I grabbed our stuff, and we proceeded to the car. Topher said he didn't feel too good, and the next thing you know, he collapsed to the ground. Me and my friends met up with Topher at the local hospital, and we saw Topher was shaking and his lips were very blue. We tried everything to keep him warm. We had winter jackets on at the time, and we all covered up, put our winter jackets on him to make sure he was warm, but nothing was working. His mom said she will call me when she gets any news, so I went home for the night along with my friends. I didn't receive any updates that night. I was very sick and very fatigued. The next day, I got a phone call from Topher's dad telling me we need to go up to Hershey Hospital ASAP. It's important. Once we arrived and found the room Topher was in, I saw Topher lying peacefully in bed. I walked over to him and told him I was here and that I loved him. Not getting any response back from him, Topher's dad grabbed me by the arm and was in shock. I asked, what's wrong? He said, Topher isn't hooked up to any machines, no IVs, no nothing. I was confused. What are you talking about? Right after Topher's dad said this, a nurse walked in and apologized to us and told us she was very sorry for our loss. I wasn't quite sure what she was saying. And she said, you just missed him about 15 minutes ago. I collapsed to the floor, screamed, why me? Why is this happening? And I'm sure everybody in the hospital on that floor heard me. The nurse said, are you the girlfriend to Topher? I said, I am. She said, he was calling your name. Tisha, 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 I need you. Tisha, I need you. Until his very last breath. I was in tears, not knowing what exactly was going on, but knowing that he had just passed and I missed him by 15 minutes. Funeral arrangements had to be made, and Topher's parents could not do this all on their own, so they asked for my help, from picking out the color of the casket to the clothes he was going to be buried in. I myself could not do this alone, so I asked my best friend for help, and she did. I have never in my life saw a big funeral like Topher's, with over 500 people attending, from friends Topher met at Hershey Hospital to doctors and nurses and friends from school and family. That June, Topher's parents asked me to come over to the house so I could go through his belongings and take whatever I wanted of his. I took some of his shirts because the scent of Topher was still lingering. And I also took the boombox I bought him while he was in the hospital to keep himself entertained. While I was there, they told me that a couple of people were coming over to visit, and they would love for me and my friend to be there while they were here. I said, absolutely, I can do that for you. There was a knock on the door, and Topher's parents asked if I could answer it, and I said, sure. I opened the door, and I saw the superintendent, Topher's favorite teacher, and principal, and they asked if they could come in. I said, absolutely. Come on in, take a seat. I said, what are you here for? They said, we have something for you and for his mom and dad. I said, okay. They handed me this folder, and it was the work that he has done in school his senior year, along with the work that he has done in the hospital, so he can complete his senior year. I started crying. I said, what are you trying to tell me? And they're like, here's the folder, just look in it. Went through the folder, came across a big envelope, opened it up, and found out it was his diploma. Topher had graduated. Congratulations. I was happy but yet sad, but knowing that he took the time while he was in the hospital, kept up with his schoolwork, on top of everything else that he was going through, it was a big accomplishment. Once the principal, superintendent, and his teacher left, Topher's parents asked if I would like to go to the gravesite and see Topher, and I said, absolutely, we need to celebrate. So, as we were going there, before I stepped foot out of the car to go see his gravesite, his mom says, we have a surprise for you. I said, what exactly is the surprise? And she goes, you'll see once you get there. Once I went to the gravesite, I saw the headstone, and I had to take a double look at it because I wasn't quite sure I was reading this correctly. On the tombstone, it had his name, the day he was born and the year, and the day that he passed away, the date and the year. And on the side corner on the left-hand bottom was a little scripture saying, Tisha, my love forever. I looked at his parents and I said, really? And they're like, yes. And I just cried. I didn't know what else to do but cry and thank them. And I said, but why? Topher's mom grabbed me by the hand, gave me a big hug, and said, the last days that Topher lived, the last 2 days, all he did was talk about you. He told me that he wanted to marry you, and you said yes, and you guys were planning ahead for the future. She said, Topher loved you dearly, and we love you as a daughter-in-law. And I told him I loved him as my mom and dad, quote unquote. It was a happy moment, but yet a sad moment. But to let you guys that are all listening, I just want to let you know I am happy. I do think of Topher all the time, but I know Topher is looking down on me, not just me, but to his parents and to my immediate family and definitely my children. He is the guardian angel of our lives. He knows that I'm happy. He knows my kids are happy. And everybody else that I talk to or come across, I'm either making them happy or I am happy. I don't know how else to put this, but yes, this is a sad situation. But I look at it as a, let's say, help me through life, not taking life for granted, knowing that it's short-lived. Yes, it could be long, but you have to take the time to make yourself happy in whatever you want to do. And I think that was Topher's message to me, is to make everybody happy, including myself, if I could, and I would. So with this being said, I'm going to take it for Roseanna to play the song that I would like to have requested. So thank you all for listening. God bless.
Angel eyes, you have angel eyes, such a smile the dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime, the night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death. Us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you. Till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed. Strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
My goodness. Okay. I'm going to see, can I do this now? This is my second time to hear that story. And the first time I heard it, I was literally speechless after I could not speak for quite a bit. And this time I sat here and listened to it, and I had so many chills in my body that it was just trembling. And I'm just frozen right where I am. Tisha, all I can say is I love you so much. My heart goes out to you. I'm proud of who you are and how far you've come. And I know that he is too. With that being said, you guys, we've come to that place in the show where it is time to say goodnight. So I'm going to wrap all this up with one last song. But before I do, I just want to say thank you all for being here. It's really important to have all of your support. I hope that you enjoy the show and that you really take something from it. I hope that the things that was meant to be put out there were received the way that I intended for them to be. I'm always on this mission to say something, and I hope that I was available to the people that needed whatever it is that was said. Once again, I'm going to touch on the part where if you need someone to talk to, I'm always here. I was thinking, and as I leave out, I wanted to say, once again, if you have dedications or requests or anything like that, be sure to go to the website, WBAMradio.com, and look for me and go in and put that in there. You can leave it anonymous. You can put a name on it, whatever you want to do. And nobody, not myself or anyone else here at the station, has the ability to see who it is unless you say who it is. With that being said, you have the freedom and the comfort to do so. But also, my thought was, if you need someone to talk to, if you're going through something and you just need someone to talk to and you don't know how to reach out to someone, you are available to do so on that same page. Just go in there where the dedications are to be put and say, I just need someone to talk to. And I'll see it. And put your contact information, and you'll have someone to talk to. That's the only thing that, I can think of that is another way to be an outreach to the world who might be going through something. If you just need someone to talk to and you don't have a dedication, or if you just need me to say something positive to you, whatever the case may be, I'm here. And the website is always available. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening and for just being the wonderful people that you are. I love all of you, and I pray that you all have a very great night. And I'm going to lead us out with this song.
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my arm around so you how strong I am. I put my arm around so you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with some brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Break down, only alone I will cry out now. You'll never see what's hiding out deep down. Yeah, I know I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah, I put my arm around so you how strong I am. I put my arm around and show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with some brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable.
show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today.
Thank you for being dedicated with Roseanna. Good night, WBAM.